So I'm starting to think about making a playlist for all the stuff from Temu that I've been getting, because I just keep getting stuff because they have such weird things at decent prices. And here's another one. What the hell is this? I don't even understand. Like, obviously, this is Exia's head. We can tell it's Gundam Exia. Why? What is it? Maybe there's two different ones of it. Okay, so like you might have. I doubt you can figure it out unless you've actually been to the website, because I would never have thought of this. But let's get it out and look at it. Wow, that's bigger than I thought. That's what she said. This is a cooling fan for your smartphone. Yeah. That's what it is. Huh. So, I guess I got the normal one. I think you could choose. I can't remember. Ooh, it's in orange. I've never seen a USB cable with orange inside. That's different. Yeah, I don't know. I like simple things. But yeah, you got the port there for plugging in and, I guess, charging it. So it's got an integrated battery. And you can see the fan inside the forehead jewel there. See it tucked in there. There's a fan. I think it's a fan. Is that a fan, or those are just coiled wires? But yeah, so yeah, you can see the blades kind of in there. They're clear. You can kind of see them right there. The blades, and then the see some copper in there. It looks like. Okay, I mean, why did I buy this? I don't know. It was $40, and I thought, okay. I always have a method to my madness, because when I saw this, I was thinking, well, you know, that new Gundam game is coming out, the Gundam UC Engage, finally coming out. I've seen all the clips of the like the new cutscenes they've done, which are really good, and I thought I'd like to see it over here, and it finally is. But I'm finding the more graphically intensive games are really starting to make the phone heat up. So I'm thinking I'll re-download. I like to play Fortnite, sue me. But I'm thinking about re-downloading it on here and testing it out with this. And see if it, because it heats up my phone quite a bit. So did that got a mobile breaker game that came out, which I think is done now. It heated this thing up like a mother. So I want to find out. I don't see how it's going to do anything, but I'm going to try it anyways. If anything, it's a neat little conversation piece. Someone will be like, what the hell is that dumb thing? And I'll tell them. But let's just, I'll charge it, I'll get that game downloaded, and I'll tell you what it's like. Well, I was very surprised. It does what it's supposed to do. Weirdly enough. Now, I'll just start with that. So, the phone, now I tried it. First off, I played Fortnite for 20 minutes without the phone case on and just normal. It got really hot by the end. I then played it for 20 minutes with this attached to it with no phone case. And it was fine. It wasn't hot at all. And then I tried it with the phone case on, and it got a little hot around here. I found after 20 minutes. It wasn't that bad though, because I wasn't sure if it has this protective part against it. I wasn't sure if it needed a direct connection. It's better with the case, with no case, but yeah, in this part here, it actually gets wet. I had it plugged in without the phone in it that I was charging it, and it was all like, it was cool, and there was some condensation. So yeah, that's nice, and it's really easy to put on a phone because it has a stretchy bit, so it'll accommodate a case or not. So just do that, and now you got this dumb. Look, it doesn't even. Unfortunately, it doesn't even rest. If it had like a little kickstand here, so you can at least have it there. Like, oh yeah, I mean, it sets up a little bit up like high, but it's not for viewing. And the thing is, you can't use it, as far as I can tell, wirelessly. Now, maybe if you had a USB, I think it's Type C to USB Type C for this part too, then maybe the power of the phone could power the fan at the same time. But of course, that would probably drastically drain your battery on your phone, so you probably don't want to do that. So what you're going to have to do is get a cord and plug it in. And it lights up. It does light up blue. The eyes don't light up though. Like maybe very faintly. There is a film underneath, but the whole rest of the head on the sides and everything light up. But and it's not super loud. You can hear that. It's not really that bad, especially if you have the volume turned up on your phone. But now you have if you can't get it to work, like I said, if you can't get the phone to take the place of the power outlet and actually power the fan itself, well, now you have this hunk of thing on your phone, and you can't take it anywhere because now it has to be tethered to an outlet or your computer, I suppose, if you want to use that. So, not happy about that. That's I really thought there'd be a battery. I guess it'd have to be even bigger if you're gonna have a battery in there, because there's no buttons or anything. I thought maybe like the chin was a button or something. That's what I was hoping, but it is not. It doesn't. Nothing here does anything. It's just the casing. It's a cool looking casing. I'm not gonna deny that. And I like how they even put like panel lining in it. That's really neat. You definitely didn't have. It's even more detailed than the actual like any of the models in terms of all these little details they added in. So it's interesting. It's a novelty. It's a novel thing to have, and it's also, I forgot how terrible Fortnite is on the phone. Whew, boy, that was fun. Although if I had the attachments you can also, I think, buy on Temu, which hook out of the side of the phone, or like, I don't know if they hook. I think they have to have a backplate. So that would, if it had to have a backplate to like stretch to put the phone in, then that you couldn't use the fan. So I mean, it will work well, I think, for the UC Engage. I'm pretty sure that's like a turn-based game. So that kind of thing where you don't have to like, it's not like based on reflexes like a touchscreen. You're gonna have a better time. So I might still use this when I decide to play the game. But it's just a tumor. It's just a tumor.